Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah? Well, actually, I had prepared a very lengthy expose, and my personal assistant who is here told me, this is really boring. I think you should do something about it. I think they are right. So I decided to drop that expose and just have a conversation with you and talk about this great thing here on the screen, India Opportunities Within. I think I have to press this little thing here. Right. Now, I have trimmed my beard. I have trimmed a bit my hair to look a bit more decent here. Come, okay. Yes, indeed, it is a shock when people see me and talk business, right? After all, what is business? Business is an exchange, right? We exchange something against something. It could be an idea, it could be a product, it could be a relationship. A relationship is also business. With a com. You don't pay for anything for that, but it's a relationship, it's a business. You are exchanging something. So, but before I go any further, let me give you a little brief about myself. I don't like much to talk about myself, but everybody asks me every time, how can you manage a life as a Swami and a life of a businessman and running a company? Well, I give a simile, like you guys must know about love, right? Surely you are listening to music that talks about love. You see movies that talk about love. So you must be doing something about it. If you have not yet experienced, you will soon experience. Anyway, when you are in love, I have experienced that, actually. When you are in love from the moment you open your eyes in the morning till the moment you close them in the evening to sleep, right? And during all this time, there has never been a moment where you have not been aware of your loving, right? However, during all this time, you have worked, you have driven your car, your bike, or traveled on a footboard of a bus, and yet you have been in love all this time, all this while. You have also screamed to your friends or to your customers, and all the time you have been in love. Well, it's the same thing for me. The moment I wake up in the morning till the moment I go to bed, I'm aware of what I am. I'm aware of who I am. And I have learned, thanks to my guru, Swami Sarveshvara, who attained Samadhi 3 years ago, that I am you. There is no difference between you and me. I'm not less important than you. I'm not more important than you either. There's nothing that separates me to you. So for me, there's no dichotomy at all to work, to manage a company, to persuade a customer to buy from us, or to design a new product. I don't design personally now, though I have been a designer by profession, but I direct my designer team to go in that area or in that area of fashion. So, so this is what I do. And let me tell you a bit more about myself. I came from France 38 years ago. That is much before most of you here were born, right? So many people ask me, which nationality are you? So I'm hesitating, actually. Because when I came here, I was 29, right? Now I'm 68, so I spent most of my life here. So anyway, when I came here with wife and child, I came here to work for a Franco-Belgian company, a trading company in leather. So I was buying semi-finished leather. After 3 years, the Indian government banned the export of semi-finished leather in order to promote a finished product. Normal, right? But for me, I was losing my job. So I was asked by my company whether I wanted to come back to France or whether I wanted to stay. I decided to stay, right? However, unfortunately, I divorced with my wife. I lost my son because she ran away back to France. And I was having no job, no wife, no child, no money, therefore no food, no eating, starving. So all this went on for some years. Then after some time, I met an Indian gentleman, and I started a company where I was designing the garment, and we were exporting this garment. I was one of the first exporters in India, actually. And, but it lasted about 10 years. Then I realized that I would not be able to go any further with this gentleman either. So meanwhile, I had made struck friendship with a friend, with an Indian gentleman, and we created this company we have today, which is Christian Fabre Textiles Private Limited, where we have two activities. The first one is an international activity. In this activity, we are representing foreign companies, foreign brands that you may know, like Lee Cooper International. We don't represent the Lee Cooper India, but the Lee Cooper International. And we are looking after their production. We are looking after their sourcing in India. And many other brands which are also very well known internationally. So we are very much aware of fashion. What is fashion? What is going to be fashion? Like, for example, now we are working for winter 2011. So it's quite far ahead. So, and I must admit, it helps us to work for our other division, our other activity, which is a domestic activity, right? Now, I realized that in India, things were changing rapidly, right? And there was more and more people who had what we call in marketing disposable income. So we thought it was wiser to look within than to look only without the country. So we created, therefore, now it's about 4 years ago, a brand called Dude. You may have known we had a store in Besan Nagar, but we had a little issue there with another brand called Duke, which thought that our name was too close to theirs. Therefore, we had a little litigation there, and I decided to stop that and change our name, our brand name. It was a blow, I must admit. It was a blow because we had spent a lot of money in marketing the product. But I asked all the staff, now guys, we have to change the name. So we had to do it democratically, and I asked you to find a name. So they came back to me after deliberating, and they told me, so I mean, we have found your name for the brand. Which one is it? It is yours. So I was rather stunned. And we went ahead. And from the first store that we started in 2008, March, now we have 8 stores in Chennai, 2 stores in Bangalore, and still growing. And our target is 200 stores by 2015. We are calling for internationally known, thank you. So we are covering almost all of Madras. Some more stores are going to come in Madras. We are expanding even in Bangalore, and we will consolidate in South India, mainly. And we are now calling for internationally known consultants to help us in our business model, in our franchising model. Okay, that is for what we are doing, okay? With regards to opportunities in India, oh, I forgot to switch to the other one. With regards to the opportunities in India, I want to tell you something that I was discussing with next speaker here. When I came here, a lot of the youngsters were telling me that they were studying and they had planned to go abroad. And well, it's understandable. You want to acquire little knowledge, okay? But I was telling them that I was shocked by that because I was coming from a country where France, where it was difficult to find a good job. Very difficult to find a good job. But I was telling them also, if you go to a country like this, after a while, you will start missing your own country. Not only the country, but a little thing that makes your life here, like a masala dosa, or you know, things like that, or speak your own language. It's very difficult. I know I went through that, because not many people speak French, right? So And it will come a point of time where you will want to go back. But meanwhile, this is what I was telling these gentlemen, meanwhile here, there will be new young guys with very highly educated who will stay in the country. When you want to come back to India, you will be old, you will be expensive because you will want to earn a good salary because of the experience you would have acquired. And who will want to employ you with such a salary? When you have so many young ones which are very efficient, very well knowledgeable, for me, as far as I can say, why should I take somebody coming from abroad, which is so expensive, when I have such a choice here, right? You have the best here. Right? Why should I go abroad? I'll tell you one thing. I have a design team, about 5 designers totally. And once I had the visit of one of my friends who is a teacher in France, in Paris, of fashion. After showing her what our guys were doing, she said, I don't have anything to teach them. Yeah, damn good, right? So I knew I was having the right end of the rope, okay? So this is what it is. Why do you want to go abroad? In this country, you have a fantastic opportunity. What do you think I'm here for? Right? If I didn't have any opportunity here, I don't think I would stay, because I'm not the type of guy. Thank you. I don't think I'm the type of guy to go and sit in a cave and meditate. No, not at all. Okay? Actually, I follow Advaita Vedanta. Okay? I don't know if you are aware, Advaita means non-duality. Okay? So, and in non-duality, there is one Sadashiva Brahman Ravadutta. And you have also Dattatreya, for example. Dattatreya wrote a Gita, which is the Avadut Gita, in which he says, why do you meditate shamelessly, meaning uselessly? Yeah? When you are the meditator and the object of meditation, why are you meditating shamelessly when you are the meditator and the object of meditation? Means you are that. So there's no point in closing your eyes to find who you are. Just open your eyes, keep them open, because I am that. So, keeping in mind this, we say also in our country, you can make your world where you are. My Guruji told me also, why do you want to go to Mount Kailash? There's no need to go to Mount Kailash. Mount Kailash is here, in yourself. Okay? So you have all the possibility in you. It depends what you are doing with that possibility. The opportunity is not outside. The opportunity is inside you. So this is what is very important. So I want to, I think I should go to the next one now. Now, yeah, let us talk about what is happening now here, the financial crisis, okay? It has taken a toll out of us, of course, because half of our business, our core business, is an international business. So our foreign principals, of course, faced a lot of problems. Their orders shrank. Therefore, our orders shrank too. And we faced a situation, what to do. Fortunately, I had decided already to go into the domestic business. And this is where we were able to survive. Otherwise, today, we will be really in dire strait. So, India has a fantastic opportunity. The opportunity is that you are a young country. If you see your competition is China, especially in our business. So, but China, according to one economist friend of mine who was telling me that by 2020, India will overtake China. Why? Because it is an old country. The government of China had imposed a one-child policy. And that's why now they are old. Whereas here, despite the aggressive campaign of Indira Gandhi, yet it is a very young country. And this is what will happen here. In 2020, he will be on top. China will be below, okay? And don't talk about the rest of the world. There will be a scratching the floor. So this is what I feel personally about India. And I feel you all have a fantastic possibility. However, I want to tell you something. In your life, whether it is at work, whether it is at home, you have to think out of the box. Just be stupid. Don't try to be smart. Why? Because the smart will never take off the ground. He will think the pros and cons, and will stay grounded to the floor. The stupid will just dive head on. And this is what you have to do. And but don't be stupid. If you want to do paragliding, you better make sure you have your delta wings, all right? If you want to do parachute diving, you better make sure you have your parachute well, locked on you. Otherwise, I think you'll be dead at the end, right? So likewise, in life, in business, be daring, think out of the box, and you'll come out. I want to show you a little video, which is been made by a brand called Diesel, which actually drives home the point I was just telling you. Follow this, and I'm sure you will enjoy it.
This sound please don't make me. This sound don't make me. This sound please don't make me. This sound don't make me. This sound please don't make me. Flashback, tables talking.
Well, I wish you all the best and have a great fun. Bye-bye.